What is good, you guys? Welcome back to the live stream, episode number 3 in Man United trying to win the league. Today, we're going to play a few more matches, just like we did yesterday. We're going to see how far we can get up the table. Currently, if I take you over there right now, we sit, if you look above my head, we are 14 points ahead so far. Let's have a look at the table in general. We've won 18, we've not lost yet, and we've not drew any games, but we've scored 122 goals. Now, I have been saying something about the difficulty. I have looked. I can't change it until the season ends. But what we will do is I've decided we're going to play through this season, and then when next season rolls around, I'll restart the competition and I'll up the difficulty, because personally, I don't understand why it's not as difficult as it is, because the difficulty was set when I started playing the competition. Basically, when I first started playing FC26, the difficulty was set from that and I never changed it. But I feel like I've gotten good at the game that I need to kind of change that. So what we're going to do, finish this season. We'll probably win this season, hands down. But then we'll up the difficulty and then we might change competition altogether. We'll go to like the Bundesliga or Serie A or something like that. Hopefully you guys can hear everything. Hopefully everything's set up for you on your end of the things, because it looks like it's good on my side. But now we're jumping in. We've got Wolves once again. Let's see how many games we can win today. If you're new to the channel as well, please hit the like and subscribe button. Share this as well. Put it out there. Get the video shared a little bit more. Get a bit more exposure. But if it's your first time coming across, like I say, and you want to check out the channel, go click on the icon. Go look at all my other videos. This is just a little series that I'm doing this week. Hopefully I'll complete this by tomorrow, the season, and then we'll start a new league either next week or midweek, and then we'll see what we do. I'll up the difficulty as well, because like I say, this seems a bit too easy for myself, personally, but EA set the difficulty in my first match, and I never changed it from that. Like I said, we've only played this game about 4 or 5 times before we went live with it, but I'm feeling like it needs an upgrade on the difficulty because it seems a bit easy. But anyway, like I said, we're jumping in this week. We're going to complete this competition, hopefully by tomorrow. And that'll be all said and done. And then we will upgrade to a different competition altogether. Bundesliga or Serie A, I'm not too sure. We might even do La Liga. Not 100% sure yet, but we'll wait and see. And like I said, if you're new to the channel, please drop a like, drop a subscribe on this video to stay notified when I go live or when I post videos. Usually, every Saturday we post a video around 1 PM, normally a vlog or something, depending on what I've recorded. But we do go live at random times throughout the week as well. Depending on what time I come home from work and what time it is in the day and how I'm feeling, we'll decide what game we play. But this week, we've got it set out. We're playing FC26, and we will be playing Call of Duty again soon, because I have been enjoying that game as well. I'm not sure if there's Premier League games today, is there? There might be actual Premier League games today. I'm going to go and check that out in a little bit. But for now, we're going to stay on here for a couple of hours, play a few matches, see what we can do in the meantime, and see if we can make more dominance at the top of the table. 18 games, 18 wins, 120 goals. It's a lot. But I'm feeling like the difficulty is far too easy. Because I think it's professional AI or something like that, I'm not sure, that it set itself at, because it asks you, do you want to lower it or do you want to increase it? But I don't think I'm good enough for like world class or anything, or superstar, whatever the like top difficulty is. But I think like putting it up to like world class or something might give me a bit more better games. I know I'm talking like we're winning this game right now, but we're not. But soon, I'm sure, a goal will come. If you watched on yesterday's live as well, we did smash a few great goals in there, so I'm going to make a compilation of some of the best goals and put that out as a little side video on the main channel of some of the best goals I've scored on here. But most of them, I'll be honest with you, have come against teams that have given us a good match. Like Liverpool, Crystal Palace, they're about the only 2 decent teams on here that have given us an actual challenge. Everybody else seems a bit easy, if you know what I mean, to play. Like, even Man City, we beat them 5-1, and that would never happen in real life with this team we've currently got as Man United. And for those of you that don't know, I have got a bit of a cold as well. I was saying about it yesterday. Hopefully that clears up by Monday, because I'm back work then. And I can't be bothered to go work with a stuffy nose and blocked head and everything like that. But hopefully that will clear up by Monday. It should do. I'm feeling a bit better today than I was yesterday. And what I said on stream as well, where I went and got some Krabby's ginger beer, I did go and get a few bottles of that, because that seemed to have helped me a little bit. I'm not saying the beer helped, but the ginger in the beer actually helped. I've got one here. I opened it last night, but I didn't finish it. Like, I've half drank it, but Krabby's ginger beer, man. It's got like natural ginger inside it. I didn't realise we've just been given a penalty kick as well. Top left. Beautiful. But I've taken some cold and flu as well, so hopefully that will help. The good thing about it is I've not got a temperature or a fever or anything like that. I've just got literally a blocked nose. I've not got a sore throat or anything, just a blocked nose. But last night my nose was literally like a tap. It was running all night. But I was enjoying my beers, but I'll be honest, my nose was just streaming all over the place. Hopefully none of that happens on stream today, but we'll wait and see what happens. So far we feel good, you know. So far we're alert, we're energized, we're ready to go for the day. After this, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. But as the time progresses a little bit later on, we'll soon find out. Benjamin Sesko with a goal there. Beautiful goal. But this is what I'm saying about the difficulty. It just seems too easy to score. Like, I checked online, like I said, on the first day of this stream that I was doing, this little series. There has been an update, and they've kind of buffed the goalkeepers down a bit, which is like, it's not very good if they have done, and that's making it easier to score. Because I remember when I first bought this game a few months back, like, I couldn't score. That's why the difficulty was set what it was set at. But now, it just seems like I can score from everywhere on the pitch. When I first played this, I had a couple of practice games, and it set the difficulty, but the goalkeepers were not this easy to put the goal past. Now, it almost feels like it's like amateur difficulty, but it isn't. Because I'm still having to obviously fight and win the balls back, but it just doesn't feel as difficult as usual. Like, if you guys know, I play Pro Evolution Soccer, and I play that on quite a high level. But it's not the same gameplay as FIFA, or EAFC, apologise. It's not the same game. Like, it doesn't give you the same outcome. Like, the inputs are a bit different. Like, as you know, I cannot tackle on this game. But on Pro Evolution Soccer, I'm just like a demon on that. Pro Evolution Soccer, now EA Football, like for you guys that play that. I don't play that game because it's just became like an ultimate team game where it's just about cards and things. And I'm not really into that. I'm not into the tactical side of football. I just want to see my team win. That's it. I think I explained this the other day. I enjoy watching my team play football and winning. Like, for me, the tactical side and everything like that doesn't really bother me. Like, you know, that's the manager's job, the coaching staff's job. Not me, the supporter. We don't need to worry about that. Same as on this football game. I'm not too fussed. I'll play 4-4-2 or whatever. Doesn't bother me. It's not about formation in general. Some games it is, but, you know, that's up to the teams that are playing each other. But me, personally, 4-4-2 works. Off we go, you know? Long balls, through balls over the top, things like that. That's how I play. I don't play that Barcelona style where it's all just passing, passing, passing. If we get the ball, off we go. Half time. And that means it's time for a can of the Old Faithful. We always pop one of these open on stream. Pepsi Max. 3 days in a row now we've had them Pepsi Maxes, and they've kept us going. Which is strange because it doesn't have sugar in. I don't get that. But Pepsi Max, man, what a drink. We'll see if that helps us on our winning ways. So far so good, 2-0 against Wolves, but let's see how the rest of the stream plays out, because We've got to play some top teams again. We've got Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City coming back up, Everton, Tottenham. Teams we've already played and beat. But we need to see if the second result will count as well as the first result. But we'll soon find out when we play them. You see, I always play every match the same way as well. Through balls, over the top. Like I said to you, my tactics are not tactics. I just play to get the goal, win the game. I'm not bothered about, like, you know, putting someone in a perfect position. Doesn't bother me one bit. Like, if need be, I'd put Bruno Fernandes at right back. Like, it doesn't bother me. Football is football. It's about goals and winning the game. That's it. The one thing I will say is I've not started Harry Maguire in many games, but he has come on as a sub. And he's come on in the midfield and he's done pretty good, you know. But right now, 2-0 up, 55 minutes gone, and we're doing well. First game of the day. Let's see if it carries on this way. Like I said, I do apologise if I sound a bit stuffy. I have got a blocked nose, as I said. But hopefully, that will clear up in the next couple of days, and it'll be gone. Do you see what happens when I try and tackle? I always, like, hoof the ball out of play. Well, I need to master defending on this. That's about the only thing I'm struggling with. Everything else is fine. Passing, scoring, setting up the goal, but defending, I can't do it for my life. Like that, I end up giving him a chance on goal. Thing is, when I up the difficulty as well, that's going to get even worse. Because then all my other kind of ways I play the game are going to have to be readjusted. Going to have to be more responsive and, like, just kind of adjust how I play here and there. That was such a soft header that I scored then. Can't believe I scored that, but we'll take it. 3-0. To be honest, it looked like it was going wide from the angle. But clearly, it didn't. Trying to remember how much... Look, this is the defending thing. Like, I can't get the ball off the guy. And if I click the square button, 9 times out of 10, I kick the ball away. Like, there's got to be like a button you can hold down to make another defender run across and help tackle the ball back. Like that, look. It just runs past me like, how can I stop that? Or here, like, I have to run in front of the player to get the ball back. Surely that's got to be a bit of a bug, no? It's either that or I'm not pressing the right defending buttons. Because from what my controls are set at, X and square are the tackle buttons. Circle is the slide button. That works. And I play with Pro Evolution Soccer controls. Like, square's my shoot button, circle's my crossing button. My slide tackle button, circle also. I just feel like square's a better shoot button than circle. Because it's more like where your thumb is naturally. Like, cause I feel like you've got to go across the pad to press circle. But we all have our own ways of playing the game and how we do things and how we set the controls. I just like to play the way it feels comfortable in my hand, the controller. 10 shots on target, but only 3 goals. See, my conversion rate is not as good as my shot attempts. Ooh. Apologies. I wouldn't mind either. About a week and a half ago, I was on antibiotics for tonsillitis, so how have I all of a sudden managed to get flu or cold or whatever it is? You know, surely my body should be protected for a little bit from them. I mean, I've not been anywhere, so I don't know who I've caught it off. Literally been to work and back. That's it. It's just that season though, isn't it? Flu season. Everyone's getting ill. Everyone's feeling bad. I'm not complaining though, because we're still able to go live. I'm still able to talk for the moment. Like, if I lost my voice or anything like that, I wouldn't be doing this series, but I can still kind of talk a little bit. I just sound a bit nasally. That's it. I feel like as well, when I take my shots, I use the finesse button a lot, you know, to add like curl and bend on it. I feel like they've like toned that button down a bit as well. Because on the old FIFA games, you could shoot from halfway line and score pretty much all the time. Like, it'll just curl straight over the goalkeeper. But like here, I feel like they've toned it down a little bit. Like, that was a finesse shot, but on the old games, that would have been top corner. And they've also managed, like when I first started doing this series, they've managed to block my defender scoring his headers. Matthias de Ligt. He was scoring a header pretty much every corner. Now, he's not scored one in about 10 games. Another win. We'll take that. Nice, easy, 3-0. On to the next game. Let's see who we've got. Leeds. I'm sure we've played Leeds, but I'm like not 100% sure if we have or not. We might have played them. I'm not sure. I mean, the one thing I do like now about EAFC is the fact that it's gone... Graphically, it looks the same as FIFA did, but it's gone above and beyond with like the crowd, like including all the fans and everything before the match, like the intro. Like, that's a nice little thing. Like, you know, just a little cutscene and everything. Just nice to have. Like, I feel like immersion, like in a game, is what you need. And like that there adds a bit to the atmosphere. I know it's only a football game, but when you're a football fan in general and you go to the games, it's the same thing, like seeing it in a game as well, what you actually go to. Quite nice. And I was talking about yesterday, they should put VAR in the game where you can like dispute decisions. Like, they should have it as a button. Say like you think a handball's a handball or a free kick should have been given. Like, you can press like triangle or something in the game after the foul and then dispute it with the ref. And then they'll like show you a replay. Was it a foul? Wasn't it a foul? You know, like they do when you're offside on here, when they show you how much you're offside and things. Like, that would be a good option in a football game to add. Like, to dispute a tackle or a foul. Or a handball maybe. Because that's another thing as well. On my games, when I play this with family members, like, because they own the game as well, when we go around and play it there, they don't have handball and everything turned on, but I do, because I like it to be realistic. I like it to be how the game should be played, you know? And that's how it should be played, like, properly, because in football you get handballs, you get tackles, you get fouls, you get all these things in the real game, and that's what makes the game. It gives you the actual simulation. But I know sometimes you get games that don't give you that full experience. Like Pro Evolution Soccer, it's a great football game, but you don't get all these cutscenes the crowd noise. The commentary is not as good. Like, it doesn't give you in-game percentages and everything, like how good your passing is, like your accuracy, your tackles, like balls won. But on here they do. It's pretty much like you get on TV, and I like that a lot. I feel like they've invested a lot of money to make it as realistic as possible. Even though it's a game and it's a simulation, it's as real and as close to the game as it can be. The only thing I think they should add is literally that handball feature, or like the tackling feature. It would be a good thing to add, where you could dispute whether it was handball or you deserved a free kick or a penalty or something like that, and they show you a replay of the tackle or the foul, and then you could be like, penalty, no penalty. Like, that's one thing. VAR would be good in the game. That'd just add to it. That'd complete this game, literally. And I don't think it'd be hard to add that mechanic in, because it's almost like when you get offside on here, they show you that little graphic, like how far you're offside. That's what they need to do, like with the handball, the free kick, the foul, or the tackle thing. And you can dispute that as the player on the controller by pressing like the triangle button or something, you know, argue decision or something, you know. That's just what I'd put in here to complete the game. But other than that, immersively, it feels brilliant. Like the commentary, the crowd, the gameplay, the overall look of the players, the kits, everything's perfect, bang on. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I'd just add that feature. We've just gave away a penalty as well, so let's see if we can save this, because I'm not very good at penalties. I don't know what's happened here. Has the game crashed? Oh no, just showing us something. I've not saved a single penalty yet, and we're not going to right now either. There's the clean sheet one. Not a problem. As long as we win, that's all that matters. That's what we're going for. We're going for that victory, you know? I wish as well, though, that the players would make more runs forward into the box. Because I feel like, as the attacker, them other players on the side of me should be running further in front. But they don't half the time. So I have to kind of like turn back, break the attack down. But it is what it is, man. Other than what I was just discussing, the football game is like pretty much 95% there. See, like that there, that was giving us handball. But you should be able to dispute that. Like, was it or wasn't it? Like, show me the replay. As like a VAR call, you know? That'd be such a good feature in this game to add. Personally, that's what I'd add. Just for the gameplay side of things, as a player. See, like Mbeumo there, what I was just saying about running forward. They should have made the sprinting run, but because I'm not familiar with all the FIFA controls and that, how do you make them players do that darting run? See, like here, now Mbeumo should be running, but he's not. This is the third day live, but it'll be the fourth segment tomorrow. That'll be the full series of this Premier League season done. Then, like I said, we're going to change it to either Bundesliga, Serie A, or something like that. Something a bit different, and we'll actually up the difficulty, and we'll come back. I could do the Championship, to be fair, because it's more teams, but it's more games, isn't it? I'm not trying to get through the seasons as quick as possible. I'm just saying, like, we could just change it up a little bit. Do the English Championship instead. And instead of me picking the team, I just do one of those boards on the internet. I'll show you guys the board and then let it randomly select me a team. And that's the team I've got to do the Championship with and complete. Like, could you imagine? I set one of those boards up with all the teams and then I get someone in the championship that's not like a decent team. But that's the idea. That's what I want to do. I think that's more fair. Like, say I got like Preston North End or something, or Wrexham. Maybe that could be a thing. I should have done that here, really. Set up the board of teams where you spin it on the wheel and then it chooses my team. But then I don't think it's fair, because it would have probably given me Liverpool and I wouldn't have completed the challenge. I mean, I'd have lost that many games with Liverpool. We wouldn't win 18 in a row like we have here. I mean, how shocking have they been this season? But I love it as well, because all the fans that were getting cocky, they're going to run away with the league and everything like that. Spent £500 million and you're playing like West Ham. Like, it makes no sense. Like, it does not matter the amount of money you spend. If the team don't gel, the team ain't working. Like, it ain't about tactics. Sometimes players get jealous because one player will probably come in on 300k while he's been there for like 5 years on 190k. But it's like, you know what? We can't even justify that as normal humans that work an everyday job, because we probably never make 190k in 5 years, where they're getting that on a weekly basis. Crazy. But that's the point I'm making with Liverpool. They've just signed £500 million worth of players, and literally they've had such a worse run of games and form that everyone was slagging us off, Man United, and now Liverpool are being laughed at because they've lost 7 in a row or whatever it was. But either way, it's just football, you know. Doesn't change our day or our lives, but just don't give it if you can't take it. Because I know some Liverpool fans out there, they were giving it the big one because they won the league, and they were like, we're going to run away with it for like the next couple of seasons. Look, do not bite off the hand that feeds you, man. Because half of them now are eating their own words, literally. I can't say nothing, really. Like, we've not had the best season, but we're not in the worst position. We're in a decent position. I think we're 6th in the table right now. We win another game, we're like in the European position, so like, that's what I'm saying. We didn't spend as much money as Liverpool did, or other teams did, and we're doing okay. We're not the best, no, but we're doing better than that team. There's other teams in the league as well that just buy randomly, like Chelsea and everything, Man City, but Man City do it where they add 1 or 2 players, and look at that addition they've just made now. Like I said the other day, Donnarumma. What a signing that is. Like, for me personally, they should go undefeated now they've got that world-class goalkeeper in goal. And it's showing, if you look at the table, where Arsenal are running away with the league. Now look where Man City are, 2nd. Man United, we were all the way down the bottom, now we're 6th, you know. Liverpool and everybody else giving it the big one, they're sitting in 7th and below. And I know there's still about 6 months left of the season, but it's all about when it gets to the end of the season, what's going to happen. All our manager's been told is, get us into Europe. That's it. Don't win the league, just get us into the Europe. Like, you know, that's it. Back into the Champions League. And if he does that, he does that. And then next year, maybe go for it then. Who knows? But as I was saying, most of these teams that we've played in the league, in the real league, not this league I'm playing, we should have beaten them 1-2-0, but we've lost easy games. And most of the big teams have done that as well. They've lost easy games. Handball. But we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, 5 more months of the season to go, and we'll have to see what happens. Now, where do we go here? Bottom left? I'm thinking bottom left. Saved it. Oh, Bruno. That's 2 I've had saved. I had 1 saved yesterday, 1 saved today. Bruno took both of them. Goal. We'll take that though. Bit of a deflection. I don't know how that's gone in. My defender missed the header, and it came off the back of another player. It doesn't show you the replay. Is that something that's broken? But why does it keep showing me the centre circle? But anyway, I don't know how that goal just got scored. But we'll take it. 6-1. Another win. Was that offside? It didn't look like offside. Maybe this will tell us. Way offside. As I was just saying anyway, guys, if Arsenal lose their next one or draw, Man City win, who goes first? Because I'm sure Arsenal's got a bit of a better goal difference. They'll be on the same points, won't they? I think they're 2 points in front at the top, where they had an 8-point gap about 4 or 5 games back. And it's been dwindled down to 2 points. Off the line. I don't know how my keeper missed that, actually. We'll take it. But I do agree with myself. The difficulty needs upping, and I don't think I can do it mid-competition. I've not changed any settings, just literally played the game, and it chose the difficulty, and I've kept it at that. But, as you can see, it's far too easy banging goals in. I feel like we should be the next difficulty up. Like, this seems too easy. Because I know people say, oh, it's had an update and everything like that. The goalkeepers have been, like, took down a few skills or whatever. Like, they're not super goalkeepers anymore. But I haven't played this game since mid-October, probably. We've been live 3 days in a row since, like, now, recently. But since I first bought this game and put it in, I had about 4 goes on it. And that's it. I've not played it since. Up until we've started streaming it. And I'm one of these guys as well. I don't like the digital stuff, man. I'll go out and buy the hard copy. Like, you know, the disc. Because one day, I'm telling you now, guys, the internet is going to go off or something. Something's going to happen to our internet eventually. Not my internet, but I'm on about the world in general. The internet will go off one day and then we'll have no games to play because they're all digital. Like, online services won't work, so you won't be able to go on your game. You won't be able to play multiplayer, nothing. But luckily, I have the disc version, so I'll be able to just put this in and load up a tournament. Play against the computer. But Call of Duty, Battlefield, all that stuff, you won't be able to play that without the disc. Because that's where the game is. Even though you've got the digital copy, it requires the online bit, don't it, to play it. Like, to be fair, I don't know how I'm still playing this because my PSN didn't resubscribe this month. I've got to sort that out as well. Keeps on saying decline payment, yet the money's in there to take the payment, yet it hasn't took it. I don't know what's going on. It's only $6.99 a month, but still. Remember when PSN used to be free? Now they're trying to make an excuse by giving you free games every month. That it's like, that's what you're paying for, basically. $6.99 and they give you a couple of games every month. I won't mind either. Some of the games are good, but like not every month. Like this month, I've not even downloaded the games because I'm like, what are all these games? And I'm not into those fantasy fairy tale games, man. Call of Duty, racing, football, golf, maybe, shooter games. That's it. I can't play them fairy tale games, man. But $6.99 a month ain't a bad price, really. PSN. But I feel like, you know, with your PSN, you should get more for your money. Like, you should get at least one recent or one current game. Like, for at least free or half price or something, you know, like one brand new game a month. Like, you can use a 50% code on, get it like for half the price. That'd be better on PSN than giving you all these games that you don't play. Like I just said, this month I've not downloaded any of the games because they're all like fantasy and like make-believe games, and I can't be dealing with that, man. Like mystical shit, I don't like that sort of stuff. But if it's football, Call of Duty, racing, snooker, oh, give me it. But no, don't give me fantasy, man. I can't do that stuff.
Guy Mowbray with you for commentary alongside Sue Smith. And we've got live Premier League action for you today. It's Burnley and they take on Manchester United. It's a real pleasure to be
here. Can't believe I just did a pass back there and gave the ball away. Wow. 1-0 straight away. Offside. Oh. Of course I'd be offside, wouldn't I? The goal was too good. Look at that. Just by a leg and an arm. On we go. Here we go, boys. Tried the old lob, you know, the old Pez, where you can lob the goalkeeper from the halfway line. We're still undefeated. I'm not sure how many games in we are, but we're still undefeated. My nose is still blocked as ever. It's not as worse as yesterday though. It's eased up a little bit. Like I said, if I lost my voice, I probably still could have streamed. And I know people are going to say, would have been better, because there's less talking, but it's my stream, so, you know, there's going to be talking. If I got things to say, I'm going to say, you know? That's just me. Side netting. We'll get a goal soon. I can feel one coming. We can't be losing against Burnley. We're not, but you know, the point I'm trying to make. When the 90 minutes is up. What a ball. Oh, intercepted. Free kick. Let's see. Am I any good at these? Probably not. Top corner. Ooh! We were close there. Will it show me the replay? No. We were close there with that. I mean, are Burnley going to give us a game where they prove difficult. Let's see. What a ball. Lenny Euro. Too much on that, you know. We had 4 shots on target. No goals yet. You see, Mbeumo should be making that run straight through the middle, but I don't know what the computer's doing. See, look, Mbeumo, make the run. That's it. Too far. See, if that were Pro Evolution Soccer, he'd be there on the back post, ready to smash that in. I'm constantly doing that, you know, just missing the tackle and pressing the button. And then hoofing the ball away, offside again. But that's only just as well. So tight, that one. A former United player he is, Hannibal. I mean, I can see the reason why we let some of our youngsters go. But... see, Burnley are proving hard to break down at the minute. We've only had 1 clear shot on goal, and that was a free kick. We might have to do the old sweaty goal to get a goal. Who knows? If you guys don't know what that is, basically where you just cross the ball across the box in front of the keeper with the hope that he doesn't get a hand on it, so you can tap it in on the other side. Handball, ref. Nope. Okay. 100% that was handball. Why is it switched to Sesko? No chance. I mean, Burnley are putting our undefeated streak at a bit of a dangerous point here.
Well, as you can see, they're creating plenty of chances, just haven't been able to make it count. Haven't been clinical enough. Surely it's only a matter.
I think as well, one of the stats I said yesterday is we've not managed to not go a game where we haven't scored in the first half. But we're struggling a little bit here against Burnley. Offside again. Honestly, every game, Sesko makes that pass to Mbeumo and he's offside pretty much every game as well. Looks like that record is going, where we've scored every first half. Oh, I've hit it too far forward. Yep, that's it, half time. And that record has ended. Wow. Burnley are playing very good defensively, I'll give them that. Cannot break them down. First team to deny us scoring in the first half. Wow. That's all season as well, so far. We're just not hitting the goal. We are just not hitting that goal today. We will, eventually, but... when? Offside again. That's got to be at least the 5th offside today. In this game. Are they playing like a high line or what? Who knows? I don't know who that was to. The undefeated streak is at a bit of a risk here, guys. We've not lost a single game yet. But Burnley are giving us that game where it's looking very possible. Cannot beat their goalkeeper. He's having an outstanding game, man. Jeez. Come on, header. Get in. Finally. 57 minutes in before we got our first goal against Burnley. Outrageous. Little substitution there, see what happens.
So work to do now as they get the game restarted. Hannibal. He's beaten his marker here. And that's excellent work. Going to take the ball away. So that results in the
Right in. 1-0. We've still got plenty of work to do. Oh! Mbeumo with the outrageous. Outside of the foot from there. I don't know how he's done that. Wow. What a great finish. I mean, it's only took us over an hour of gameplay to get a goal. And then get a second. Burnley have given us a good game. An hour to break them down. And now, it just seems like Mbeumo's finally woke up.
Hannibal.
Oh, dirty. We'll take it though. It's another goal. The keeper got a hand on it, but we still scored. Don't know how. Oh, bit of a weak pass that was. Here we go. What a ball. Chance of keeping the clean sheet alive. Still. I mean, to be fair to Burnley, these are the only team that have stopped us scoring in the first half. When we should have scored, to be fair. I mean, we'll take a 4-0 against Burnley. Took us enough to get the goal. Nearly 1 hour of gameplay before we scored. In the match, by the way, not in actual time. And they're the first team to stop us scoring in the first half, which is... I don't know. No other team's done it. But on we go. Let's have a look at the table quickly. 21. We definitely need to sort out something with the difficulty, because look at the goals, I'm almost double. How are they up there in second? Where's Arsenal? That's what I want to know, because they were all the way down the bottom earlier. 8th with 30 points. Right then, Man City, first against third, let's see. This should be a good game, to be fair. At Old Trafford as well. I'm not feeling as bad as I did yesterday. My nostril's still blocked, but I feel like it was worse yesterday. But let's see now, in the second tie against Man City, how we're going to play. Is it going to be 2 out of 2 against these? Who knows? But they have got Donnarumma in goal, so let's see how well he is. Let's give him a test. Ooh. He was hard to break down the first time we played him. The second time ain't going to be no easier. Sorry, my voice is a bit dry. Which is weird because I'm drinking enough fluids and everything. Good hand. they've managed to stop Matthias de Ligt from scoring headers on the corners now. How? Because as I said earlier, he was scoring like pretty much every corner for us in the first couple of games. Oh, what a back pass. I'm not just saying it, but you don't do that and not expect him to score. Matthias Cunha. Mateus, whatever you call him. See, Mateus, sounds the same. Even though it's different a little bit. 1-0 after 10 minutes. But Burnley broke our record of scoring in the first half. Like, we didn't score against them. Like, of all teams. It is what it is, isn't it? Offside, what are you doing? Why play the ball? I don't know why I played the ball. I've seen it as well. I was way offside and I still played the ball. I don't know what I'm thinking sometimes, you know. I'm fed up with this not being able to tackle them as well. Like, there's got to be a button you just press or hold down to jockey with the, like, player. I always find myself, like, either behind him or stuck. Like this, look. But I can't tackle him unless I get him from the side. I'm going to keep testing him from long range, man. Because he might get a rebound. Who knows? You just never know. Oh, he's released Haaland now, look. Yoro, get over. Good tackle that, to be fair. Put him off balance. So that was going to be a goal, no doubt. Oh, beautiful goal. Oh. I don't know why. I just had a feeling that was going to be a goal, but it wasn't. I've done that again. Knocked it too far forward. I keep doing that.
Where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
Bruno again, man. Every time Bruno gets the ball, he does that in real life as well. Pisses me off. I don't know why they rate him so highly, man. Being honest, he's like a lucky player, Fernandes. And I'm saying that as a Man U fan. He's just been lucky with his career, man. Good at passing and shooting, that's it. Everything else is shit. Can't believe that. He just broke up that little bit. It wound me up. All the time, even in the real games, guys. Fernandes all the time. Just lazy. What I mean by lazy, when he passes the ball sometimes, he just... Like, he's not bothered, he's just lost the ball and probably cost us an attack. I know this is a computer game, but he does it in the real game and it winds me up. He breaks it down all the time. Hopefully, next summer, they'll chuck him out of the club, get someone else. And no, I'm not even bothered, he's just assisted that goal. As I just said, he's lucky. He's a lucky player, man. Oh, what a save. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to like hammer Man City, but 2-0's good. We'll just keep passing the ball around, see how we do. I mean, it should create a couple more chances, but whether we score or not, that's a different matter. Handball from tackling my player. We'll take it, but a bit unfair, ref. Now, Fernandes gets to take the penalty again. Top right. I'm pretty sure most of Fernandes' goals for me this season on here have been penalty conversions. He's not really done a lot. That's offside again. Every single game, Sesko has put Mbeumo offside with a missed pass. Here we go. Diving header. We'll take it. 4-0. There's a runny nose there, guys. Sorry. But normally, if the nose is running, that means it's leaving the body, doesn't it? The cold, the flu, whatever it is. Sesko. That was meant for Mbermo, man. Oh. Honestly, my like, it was my left one yesterday. Now the right nostril's gone. And I know people are saying, try remedies, try this, try that. You know, when they're like not health experts, but they try and give you a bit of help. I get it. But cold and flu should be enough, you know? I'm not going to do, like, bloody vapor rub and all that stuff. It's just a cold, man. Not the end of the world. But my nostril, man. I don't like having a blocked nostril. Nuh-uh. It's right here, like, up my eye. I'm not in pain or out, but it's just blocked. I can feel it. And I don't know where I've got it from because I've not been anywhere. Literally been work and been home, and then that's it. I've not been anywhere. Well, I'm lying a tiny bit. I did go to the shop last night. But I had this before I went there, so I don't know. It's just going round, isn't it? It's flu season, so... And I never get, like... In December, I only usually get, like, tonsillitis. But I've had that already, so... I don't know where I've caught this from. But it's nothing cold and flu won't fix. Just give it a couple of times, innit? Let it do its thing. I mean, I'm not going to go and get like a flu jab or anything like that. Forget that. That's something else I won't do, man. Imagine, like, for everything that's wrong with you, you've got to go and get an injection. Forget that, man. It's called an immune system for a reason.
5 minutes left now.
5-0 against Man City. Don't know how we've managed that, but we'll take it. Ref. Beautiful goal. Two nice, easy goals there. Back to back. I apologise for coughing, guys. It's just It's just part of that second day, third day thing. I feel like it's leaving my body, like, to be honest. But I just don't know where it came from. Because as I've just said, I haven't really been anywhere. There we go. Another win in the bag. 7-0. Still undefeated, 22 games in. Now I've got Arsenal once again. Let's see what the result's going to be against these guys. Because I myself don't even know. I mean, we might just be getting lucky against these teams, who knows? But the only way to find out is to play them, isn't it? At the Emirates as well. Let's see what the result's going to be. Beautiful ball. That's why I always shoot first, man, because that rebound can give you a goal. Straight away, look. Two minutes in, took the lead already. That's what we like to see. But we couldn't do this against Burnley, which I don't get. They aren't the best team, but they're also like not the worst team, are they? But I took it off my toe, man. A little bit shaky at the back of Arsenal. Beautiful ball. The thing I'm learning on here, just from playing this for like 10 minutes into the game, Arsenal are not good at air balls. They're not good when the ball's in the air. Maybe in the Premier League, teams should take note. Unless it's on the floor, Arsenal aren't that good. In the air, they're struggling. I've had 3 attempts already. All in the air, and they can't keep up with it. On the floor, no issue. In the air, no chance. That's just my breakdown of playing them in this first 10 minutes of this game. Ball's in the air, they can't deal with it. But I cannot convert either. That's my own fault. Oh, my nose is so one side blocked. You see what I'm saying? We've been live 1 hour, 20 minutes. And I'm not sure how many goals we've scored this whole stream so far, but we are not losing a game so far. I had to do that. Just easier to get the goal, ain't it? That's what you call a sweaty goal, because you're just basically hitting it across while the goalkeeper's off his line. But the rewards are 100% of the time a goal, if you time the shot right. 3-0. This is not the Arsenal we know in the real league. Could have a look in a second if there is actually games on today. There should be. Unless it's cup weekend or whatever. Ref. Look, they can't deal with the over-the-top balls. Premier League teams, take note. You'll beat them more often. Well, we have got some games live. Chelsea-Everton, 0-0. Liverpool-Brighton, 1-0. Burnley-Fulham later on. Let's have a look. Who else is playing? Wolves Arsenal at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Crystal Palace Man City, Sunderland Newcastle, Forest Tottenham, West Ham Villa, Man United Monday. Okay, we have got some real games on today then. But take note, teams. Over the top, Arsenal are like lost. They cannot defend over the top. Unless the ball's on the ground and they're passing it around, that's all they've got. Like, I've not felt this against any teams I've played. Even when I played Arsenal last time, I didn't feel this. But in this game, over the top, they can't deal with it. Like, they don't know how to defend it, look. Which is a good thing. Look, they don't know how to defend. Over the top is costing them big time. My apologies. Just have to blow my nose. It's running a little bit. On the ground, Arsenal are good, but in the air, no chance, boy. It's almost like, it feels like they haven't trained in the air. Free kick. I don't know why. Offside again. We'll take it. I tried to lob him with that shot then.
action from the Premier League coming your way here on England.
They can't deal with balls in the air. I'm saying that. Arsenal are struggling in the air. Take notice. Unless it's on the ground, that's the only way they can play. Wow. They've not even attempted any crosses.
Good piece of closing down.
Good save. You say that, but wait till we manage to cross one in the box. Ooh, they've attempted a cross.
It's with Erdogan. And White.
A 4-0 in. We'll take it. But they cannot defend when the ball's in the air. That's incredible, like, finding that out. Just from playing the game against them, this one. Like, I've played nearly every team in this side of the season. But these are the only team that have looked weak when the ball's in the air.
Regaining possession.
There we go. Run on to that. Might have overplayed that. I was trying to prove my point about the long ball and the crossing. They're not good if the ball's in the air. Literally not. Now then. Fernandez. I nearly scored last time. I'm going to try again. Nowhere near.
That's a really good effort.
Tremendous vision.
Got a chance of keeping another clean sheet here. We need to just basically defend for a little bit. Beautiful goal. My eye is leaking again now. It's weird because I've got the cold with the blocked nostril, but now I've got a leaky eye again. And I'm not allergic to anything. I've not got allergies. That I know of. Can you develop allergies later on in life? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think you can. If you're allergic to something, you're allergic, aren't you? Whether that be grass, fresh air, whatever. I know I've got a cold, but why's my eye running, man? The clean sheet stays intact. That's what I'm saying. Now we'll just pass it around for a little bit.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Having advantage here, he might just keep it.
Well, you can really sense the frustration building around the play.
Here we go. Last chance. Ah, too much. Nope. We're good. I literally thought I overran it again. I flicked the right analog stick, and normally it knocks the ball too far forward and the keeper gets it. But I think that's the last kick of the game. There we go. 6-0 against Arsenal. Game over. See you later, pal. We'll take it. It's another win in our book. Saturday afternoon. Currently 3:20. $150 goals in 23 matches. It's crazy. Because we should be conceding more. I mean, it is what it is. But can I make changes? How do you do your team? I want to change my team around a bit. Squad, there we go. Team management. Now then. Swap Euro out for him. Aiden Heaven. Mason Mount's been solid, ain't he? All season. Swap him out for Mainu. And then we're going to swap Ugarte out for Delo. Even though I don't rate Delo a lot. He's better than half the reserves I've got. Now then. Will this new team with a few subs on it make any difference or not to how I play? I don't know why. I just feel like the team I put out is the strongest, and I feel like they're the most comfortable on the ball. So I'm just going to change it up, see if that makes a difference. Oh, runny nose, man. That's the only thing about having a cold. That's the worst bit. But now the other one's going blocked. It's almost like one clears, then the other one goes blocked again. I might try and get to the shop, get some of those, you know, them immune shots. Not that it's going to do anything, but you know, like the ginger, turmeric shots you can buy. Might just go and buy 1 or 2 of them, see if they help. You know, boost my immune system a little bit. I'm not like a health freak or anything like that, but you know, I feel like sometimes just taking the right thing might help a little bit. And ginger, turmeric, they're all kind of good things for your health. That's why I brought the ginger beer last night, because I thought it might help a little bit. And also I get to have a beer. That's the truth. But those crabbies are pretty good, man. Quite gingerly and quite strong. I mean, they should be for the price. They're like £2.50 a bottle. Like, I had this one last night. Probably can't see the logo because it's green, but Krabby's Original Alcoholic Ginger Beer. I opened that last night and it's kind of like gone flat. Gotta pour that away. Why did Cobby stop running, man? What's happened there? Free kick? Oh. Good hands. Fulham are defending quite well. Give them that.
Teammates in the middle. They can keep possession now.
Look, I can't tackle from like the back. There's got to be a button I can press to tackle. Come on, ref.
Fulham doing well to regain possession. Untidy little passage in midfield there. Nicely cut out.
There we go. Nicely over the top. To be fair, these little teams like Fulham and Burnley giving us a game. Offside.
Funny tackle. Doesn't have to do it on his own. He's in on a chance.
Good hands again.
Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Defending from the front, possibilities here.
And he's missed it from that far out. Bruno. Left-footed though. Still, should be doing better with that. Ref. You see, if that was them, they're getting that free kick, aren't they? We're not. Get out of here. Beautiful goal. I'll rip that net clean off. I think that was going to be offside anyway if I'd have played that. Oh. And Burma missed.
I think he could have placed it. It's really close. Just couldn't find
That was my chair, by the way, creaking. It's a brand new chair, but it's already creaking. I don't know why. I'm going to do that video as well, guys, like I told you. How to do the streaming setup eventually. What you need. You don't need to spend a lot. You might already have some of the things you need anyway. Like a laptop, a gaming chair, or just a regular desk chair. A monitor or a HD TV. That's all you need. Gaming console, streaming device, microphone, and then the free software. That's all you need. But I will do that video eventually for you guys. If you guys are interested, you can do it on YouTube, TikTok, Kick, Twitch. It works on everything. Once you set it up, that's it. Just obviously different interfaces and everything for different platforms, but once you've set the base up, you can use it on any kind of streaming service. As well, we're going to change the camera on my stream soon, because I've purchased a new one. I'll show you at the end of this match. We're going to change from the iPhone camera that we're using to a new streaming camera that I recently brought. I got it while it was on offer. I'll show you now. So we're going to be changing from this camera, which is an iPhone camera, to this, which is a streaming camera. 60 FPS. And I can't remember. It was like, I think, £34 or something like that. Wasn't much. But they're usually around 80. But I got that when it was on offer. Razer Kio X, which is a decent camera. I have tested it out as well. But one of the things I'm finding when I'm streaming, like the camera is good, what we're using now currently, but while it's plugged into OBS and the laptop, the phone battery doesn't charge. Like while it's plugged in, I don't know if it's like something to do with the iPhone settings or what, but that's the reason we bought the webcam, because the webcam just plugs in and runs through the USB, which is straightforward. I mean, you can run the software that I'm using now with the iPhone wirelessly, but I like to have it plugged in so it's charging. But it seems at the minute there's a few bits of issues, and it's not the charging cable. I've had the charging cable like for ages and I use it every day, but there seems to be an issue with charging while we're using the camera doing the streams. So like when I finish this, the battery on the iPhone will be like halfway down, you know, from 100% down to like 50, and I don't know how to fix the charging problem. But we'll have a look. In the meantime, like I said, we're going to, in the next stream, after this series, we're going to change over to that new camera and see how well that performs. It should be good, to be honest. I've tested it. It looks decent. Razer Kio X. Have a look online. They're pretty decent. Like I say, bits and bits at a time. I'm just going to be improving the quality of the stream. Like camera, setup, everything like that. But you don't need to spend an arm and a leg to make your stream look good, which is kind of not what I've done. I think my whole setup, I've said before, is like less than £1,500. Because you own most of the things you've got, like a desktop chair, laptop. You've got a screen and everything. It's just like the console, really. Your software, microphone, and like your overlays. That's about it, but I make all my own overlays anyway. So that's even cheaper. But I'll make that video on how to set up a stream, how to do all this, what I do, if you guys are interested. It's super simple. Just a couple of things you need to buy, and it's not even that hard. Like I say, this is an iPhone, the webcam, running through the software with an app that I've downloaded onto the iPhone, which runs through the PC. The computer that you see is a PS5. The video output software, like device that I use, that only cost me like £8 off AliExpress. Because you don't need one of those big £150 ones, because the quality is exactly the same. Like, you can go and spend £150 on those streaming devices, right? Which is alright to have, but you're paying for the name and the brand only. That's all you're doing. My streaming device, my little capture card, is like £8, literally. And it sits right there on the corner of the TV. HDMI in, HDMI out, and then one into the laptop. That's it. That's all you need. Then your microphone, this one, USB, should also be about 80 to 90 pounds. I got this for 10 pounds from Curry's. But I'll link everything when I do that video and what you kind of need, what you can buy. And you should be able to get some like decent offers and discounts depending where you buy the stuff and where you shop. But I'll do that. That'll be a video coming very soon. I'm not sure when, but I'll do that when I get round to it. If you guys are interested and want to learn how to stream. Very simple, very straightforward. You can even do the ones like IRL where you can just use your iPhone. You don't need all this software. You can just stream off your iPhone and just talk to people. That's essentially what this is, but I'm using software for the game, the overlays and everything else. Like what you see at the top of the screen there, that's just overlays. I can't actually see that on my screen I'm playing the game on, but you can on YouTube or wherever you're watching this. But I will eventually get around to making that video, showing you guys the breakdown, how it works, what to do, how to set it up, filters, vice versa. So just stick around for that. Subscribe to the channel for when that gets posted. I'm not sure when, but it'll come soon. It's one of my video ideas that I'm going to do. I'm going to get around to doing it. And I'll give you guys the full breakdown, like I said, what it takes to make it, do it, how to set it up, and how to get started, basically, if you're interested. Like, literally, it's like 4 or 5 items that you need. Console, laptop, microphone, camera, and the streaming device. That's it. And obviously an internet connection and a YouTube account, or whatever you want to stream on, whether it's Kick, Twitch, TikTok. It works with TikTok as well. I've tried that. If you guys don't know, I've got all my accounts in the bio. Go and check them out as well. TikTok, Kick and everything. I don't really post a lot on those accounts, but I'm mainly YouTube based, but I will start using them eventually when I get around to it. It's just a lot of social media, and I'm not a big social media guy anyway. I just have this because I like to stream and post videos. Beautiful. Oh, we've missed the goal. But no, stick around anyway. Like I said, subscribe and drop a like on this video to keep yourself notified. When that video goes live, it will go live and you'll be able to see that when I do it. The streaming setup one. Because it's cheap anyway. Like I say, £1,500 isn't a lot. It seems a lot, but it isn't. You don't actually need a lot to do it. All it is quality. Literally, that is all you've got to manage. Quality. And the iPhone camera is pretty decent. That's why my image on me looks very clear. But also the game that you're seeing, it's only replaying at 60 FPS. But my monitor that I use, I'll put that in there as well. Because I've got a proper gaming monitor for the PS5. But you can use it on a TV. Like, you don't even need a monitor. You can play it on a TV and everything like that. You probably already own all this. It's just if you're interested in learning how to do this, then I'll make a video on how to set it up. There are already tutorials on YouTube, but how I set mine up, if you want to look at how mine's set up, I will do that. And obviously, my gaming desk. That's a different thing. I brought that separately, but that was part of what this stream was going to be. Like how I was going to set everything up. I needed a desk, so I brought a brand new gaming desk and everything. Gaming chair, everything. Painted the wall behind me green. And that's it. You can buy green screens, but it's cheaper to just buy a tin of paint, to be honest. Even that, I only paid £10 for the paint from one of our local hardware shops around here. And I'll give you that as well. I'll give you the paint colour, paint number, whatever you need. I want to say it's streaming on a budget, but it isn't a budget because it's kind of unlimited. You can do what you want. But my budget was around £1,500 total, what I've spent so far. And I've only just now decided to upgrade my webcam from an iPhone to an actual streaming webcam, which isn't much. £34 isn't a lot. You got to think I've been streaming probably what, over a year, and that's the only purchase I've made since my initial setup. I've been talking the whole way through this, and we've won 6-0 comfortably. I do understand I've not been referencing the game as much, but we're just running away with the league so far. There's no issues with how we've played this season so far yet. Still got clean sheet. You know? But this as well, man, it's pretty good. Like, if you are kind of active on social media and you want to push yourself out a little bit, when I make that video, you can do that. You know? Do it yourself. Make whatever content you want. But also, you know, like, get whatever game you play. You can play Call of Duty, football games, everything like that. That streaming device that I've got, like I said, it was £8. I could have brought an Elgato, but I didn't, because it does exactly the same thing. And it plays it at 60 FPS, you know? But what's going to happen is, when you go online, it's going to downgrade it anyway. So regardless of what you do. I've saved my first penalty, guys. I can't believe it. Kept a clean sheet, and I've saved my first penalty as well. But either way, back to what I was saying. I will do that video, that demonstration on how everything's set up here, how I stream, if you guys are interested and want to do it yourself at home. For whatever reason, for whatever topics, whatever categories, whatever kind of thing you want to do. Whether you want to show videos and you want to overtalk on them. Who knows? But I'll show you my setup, and we'll get around to that in one of the videos that I post later on. Might not do it this month, I might do it next month, just when I get around to it, you know? Been live nearly 2 hours. We're still undefeated. We've not lost the game yet. We almost lost the clean sheet just then, but somehow I managed to save the penalty. Don't know how. But let's go on. Tottenham Hotspur. What was that, man?
Here's the Manchester United lineup. Lisandro Martinez starts alongside Matthijs de Ligt in central defence, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. This is the Spurs starting lineup.
What's crazy is how, like, I should up the difficulty, but you can't. It says basically when you start the season, like, you can't change the difficulty during the season, so I'm like stuck at this difficulty. But the next competition, I'm going to up the difficulty. I don't know what we'll do, whether it's Bundesliga, Serie A, might even do La Liga, I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely going to up it because I'm just winning these games a bit too comfortably, and I don't know why. I feel like the only teams that are giving me a challenge is Liverpool, Crystal Palace, and Burnley a little bit in that last game we played. But every other team we've like kind of walked through. And I'll be honest, I'm not the best on EAFC, but this is giving me that different vibe. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn either. Like, I'm thinking I'm actually good at the game, but it might just be a difficulty thing. But let's be honest, if I was playing Call of Duty right now, I wouldn't be raging, but I wouldn't be winning as many games. That's a fact. Been playing that quite a lot recently. Call of Duty, Black Ops Season 1. I've not actually got Black Ops 7. I won't buy the Black Ops series, but the new Warzone that came out, Season 1, I've been playing that a little bit as well. In the evenings, that's quite a good game, but your head, like in that, you can only have like 3 or 4 or 5 matches probably, but your head in that game goes after a little bit because it's not because I'm dying or anything, it's just literally, I don't know why, Call of Duty for some reason gets you like very angry. Not like lashing out, but when you play the game, it's just horrible. Especially if you're like dying constantly. Like, I think my KD on that at the moment is like 689, which is quite a high KD, isn't it? 6.89. But I am enjoying the new Season 1 content. That's what they need to do. They need to go back to basics. Like, I've got Modern Warfare 4, remastered for the PS4, which I play on there sometimes as well. You guys would have seen them streams. Like, if Call of Duty was back like that, with just simple mechanics, the game would be brilliant. None of this... What's it called? You know where you can see the player's legs and he's like rolling around and stuff? Like that movement thing. Like, none of that. Just simple army game. Shoot, kill, done. That's it. I will stream again some Call of Duty eventually, when I get around to it. Let's just get this season out of the way. This streaming session, and the next one. And then let's see what's next. As I say, I will come back each week. We've not been doing vlogs at the minute because I told you guys there's some family things going on the last couple of months, but they're all like kind of dealt with now. But no, we're going to come back slowly to the channel. I think live streams are the best way to do it for now, because then I've not got to worry about editing all my videos together and stuff. This is just simple plug and play, and I can talk to you guys straight away. But eventually, over the times, we are going to come back one like stream at a time, one vlog at a time. Back to what we used to do, you know? One video on a Saturday, live stream or whatever in the week. Give or take, you know? We'll get back to doing that full time soon. Just been a bit of a difficult couple of months that have gone by. And right now, I've still got a blocked nostril. That's another one of my issues. My nostril will not unblock. And they keep switching over, like left one to the right one to the left one. I don't know what to do. I know when this stream ends though, that I will be able to take another cold and flu. And that I might do, just to prolong it a little bit more. But let's get back to the game. Man United versus Tottenham, and we're 2-0 up. Could potentially be 3 now. Ooh. Good save by the keeper. Oh, do you see my defender? Delete. Almost scored another header. That's how deadly he is. He's almost like Harry Maguire, man. But better. See, Harry Maguire, he'd have probably scored that, but Matthias Delete was scoring them left, right and centre when I first started this season. Now, he's not had a header in about, I don't know, 10 games. Feels like them. I'm sure Mbeumo was offside again there. Yep, Sesko with his usual stuff. Here we go. Here's a random appearance from Casemiro. We'll bring him on for a challenge. See what happens. I think I've only played him once this season, Casemiro. He's not a bad player. I just don't think he's a Man United player. Same as Fernandes now. I think Fernandes has gone past his United status. Speak of the devil, and look what he pulls out there. Literally just making Tottenham look stupid, like a League One team. Passed it to himself off the crossbar and scored. You see, sometimes I eat my own words. I slag the player off and then he pulls out a goal. Bruno Fernandes in that case just did that to me. But still, my point proves my point. We need to cash in on Fernandes. Casemiro, get rid of him. And give the other midfielders a chance. I get why Amarim's doing what he's doing this season. Stability, but we need the future, man. We don't need these oldies now. Like, we've got enough players in that squad to kind of do better. Hopefully in January buy 1 or 2, but we've not got that much money, but let's wait and find out. Even if they buy 1 centre mid, that's better than having nothing. But it's just who they're going to buy. And I've seen recently, I don't know how true it is, but Sergio Ramos being linked to come to United. I get it, his experience, but 39's a bit old, isn't it? It's like a nostalgia buy. It's like opening like a gold card on here and getting like a legend. But if Man United buy him, they can't pay him much a week. Because it just makes no sense. If he comes in wanting like 250 a week, then I feel like we should turn that away for a 39-year-old dealer. But again, it's not the only time Man U have brought someone in over 35, has it? They did it with Ronaldo. Casemiro's like 33. Fernandes is 31, 32. They're getting on a little bit. We need to look for the future now. So, get this season out of the way and see what he does. He might not be there next season, who knows? But let's see what the results are this season. He's only got to get us back in Europe. And if he does that, then he'll have a bit of money to play with in the summer. But until then, got to wait for Amorim to do his thing. I mean, we're not the worst team in the league. There's worse teams than us, but player-wise, we've not got the best squad either. And we're going to lose about 3 or 4 players for the AFCON coming up soon. So we're going to need to buy some players at least. Hopefully, though, this season will go well. We'll end back in Europe. But who we're going to buy in January, I don't know. There's not many names been thrown into the hat, but they don't need to be spending 100 million on a player in January. Anything around 30, 40 is decent, but who can they get for 30, 40 million these days that's decent for Man United? If it's me personally, I'm trying to take Scott McTominay back. Like, he's been amazing since he's left. I'd bring Scott McTominay back. He might cost a little bit, but it'd be worth it. It'd be an investment. We've got Rashford possibly coming back as well, but whether he stays, I don't know. But Rashford could be a good midfielder. Central mid or whatever. Attacking mid, something like that. He's coming back when? January, summer? Whenever he comes back. I'm trying to remember how many we've got out on loan and stuff. But there's a reason them players are out on loan. Just because they need to improve, don't they? To be fair, Rashford has owned up to his critics. He's gone on to prove himself. Doing well at Barcelona. But whether they buy him, it's another question, isn't it? Because they're struggling for money. Off the post again. Who's got an injury? Is that an injury? Oh no, it's the ball, isn't it? I'm looking at the little table in the middle of the screen. I thought we had an injury, but it's the ball, isn't it? That little cross. I don't know what Luke Shaw's playing at there. Wish my nostril would start running, man. Honestly. 7-0 against Tottenham. Crazy. Because I've not even changed like the AI or anything. I know there's like options you can do, but I've just left the settings as they were. It was like, do you want to import from FC25? I was like, yes. And then when I started the first game on here, it said the difficulty will be assessed by blah 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 based on your playing ability and adjusted in game. And then at the end it asks you, do you want to keep the difficulty or do you want to increase it or lower it, whatever. And it was like professional AI, so I was like, just keep it as it is. Seems alright, it's quite like challenging, but now I don't know if I've got too good at the game or what, but now I'm like kind of not struggling with the game. It's weird. I mean, because when I first played this game, when I brought it, I was not scoring. Ooh. Penalty. We'll take it. Bruno Fernandes gets a chance again to shine. Top left.
To finish it off here.
There we go. Yet another goal. We'll take it. That should be it, I think. Yep, there we go. What I am going to do as well, guys, just quickly, I'll be back. We're just going to go on a little break because I need the bathroom. So hold right there. I'll be right back. We're back. I apologise, guys. Needed the toilet then. I couldn't hold that. But we've got West Ham up next. And they are currently sitting. Let's have a look where they are. They're 14th. So they've not done too good either. We are currently on 75 points, so we've pretty much sealed the title, I'd say. But we'll see what happens.
All the pre-match focus is on this man. After a stunning hat-trick last time out, can he maintain that red-hot form today?
We'll soon find out. Let's see what Sesko can bring today.
Today, it's the London Stadium. My name's Guy Mowbray. Premier League here. It's West Ham United, and they take on Manchester United.
It's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one. I'm sure the managers will be reminded of
Almost. I mean, West Ham aren't playing their best goalkeeper, are they? Who is the goalkeeper? Hermansen, okay. The ex-Leicester goalkeeper. Is it? I think it is. Let's see then how we can finish today. Will we still be undefeated? Will we concede a goal? I don't think we will, to be fair. I think we've done pretty well. 2 hours into the stream, and I think we've held up pretty well. Goal. Brian Mbeumo, straight in the top corner. Took a little while, that did. But we've got the 1-0 lead already. At West Ham Stadium. What is their stadium called again? I forget. See, all of our shots have been to the keeper's left. Maybe we need to test him on the right side. We've only had 1 goal from that side, you know. We're not doing that bad. I can't tackle this guy. Look. That's what I'm saying about defending. I need to, like, brush my defending up or something. Or do a tutorial. One 1-0. Since Burnley, we've not struggled to score in the first half, but Burnley like held us off that first, when we played them, that first half. We just couldn't break them down. But every team since, it's kind of just been like easy. But I think we've got to definitely do something with the difficulty, because it seems too, I don't know, it just seems like it's just too easy. Whether I'm just too good, I don't think I am. Because when I play other people, I get battered. And I'm sure EAFC's got this like AI thing where it like kind of works out how you play and plays better against you. Or tries to play better against you. But if you look at all my games, it's pretty much the same. I get the ball to Sesko, goes out to Mbeumo. Get the ball to Bruno, he gives it away, but you know, give or take, I'm playing like on the wing and cutting in a lot with Mbeumo. But most of my matches have been this way, like wing play, then into the middle. Ball. It's a shame. To be fair, Luke Shaw's not going to be a bad season this year. I was talking about him the other day on the last stream, where he's been at Man United and then like he just gets injured and he's out for the whole season. Basically, his first 2 seasons, he just made money. He didn't really play many games. When he was at Man United, he just literally took money home and played no football. But recently, touch wood, he's been good. not had many injuries. I'm talking about the real life game, not this game. But hopefully in the real life game he stays fit and healthy and like doesn't succumb to anything, any injuries or anything. Because we've not got many players that are decent in any positions at the minute. We've got a couple, but that's it. But we've not got many players that could fill where he's filling so far. But he's done alright in the actual game. Like Luke Shaw. Played very well. I'm talking about the real football game, not this game I'm playing. Touch wood, man, none of them get injured this season because we need everyone there. I mean, I know we're going to go up and down the table today with the results, but come Monday, if we win on Monday against, I forget who we're playing again. Bournemouth, is it? I've just checked as well before, a few minutes ago. Man United, who are they playing? I'm sure it's Bournemouth. Yeah. Well, at the minute, Man United sit 7th. But if they win, they'll go up to... Possibility they could go to 4th. If they beat Bournemouth. We'll have to wait and see Monday what happens. See what I'm saying about the tackling? I just cannot tackle their players when they're running at me. I don't know how or why or what's happening. But I'm struggling. I thought I'd be able to take it around the goalkeeper and get a goal, but we can't complain. We're 3-0 up, first half. Good result so far. But it's 4 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. And we're literally nearly completed the season. I think it's going to take me one more stream to complete the game on this difficulty and in the Premier League on this mode. Then we'll see what we do after that, whether we switch back to Call of Duty for a couple of streams and then come back, do another league in a different zone. Like whether we go to Italy or Spain or wherever. I could even try a league that I've never streamed before, but like whether that be MLS or Saudi League or something like that, but there's not many leagues out there that are going to get people interested. Other than Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, Bundesliga. I'm not saying that they're worse or anything, but it's like... some leagues have got better players in, haven't they? And let's be honest, we watch certain leagues because of certain players. But there's no one that gives you that feeling. Like back in the day, you know, like Henry, Beckham, Rooney, all that anymore. At least I don't feel that anyway anymore. Offside. But back in the day, like you could chuck on the TV and watch like Arsenal, Man United back in the day. You got Vieira, Ronaldo, Van Nistelrooy, Giggs, Lundberg, Sol Campbell, you know, Davids, all them like kind of oldie football like legends, the ones you wanted to watch. Like, I feel like at the moment there's like no leagues that offer that. Like even La Liga, I know they've got some superstars in there, but they're not. You're not going to give up your weekend to watch them here. Like that's what I'm saying. Same as like Man United recently. I've stopped watching them, but I like to see what the result is, but I'm not going to waste my night watching them, knowing it could either be good or bad. And 9 times out of 10 with Man United recently, it's been bad, but I'll see what league I do next. After this season completes, I might just switch it up, go Call of Duty for a couple of streams, and then we'll pick a league. I'll do one of those on the internet where you can put the names in, spin a wheel, and then we'll pick a league from that, and then I'll do the same with the team names as well, like who's in the leagues, like which team we play as, because I think that's fair then, because it's like undecided. Because if I do Bundesliga and choose Bayern Munich or Borussia Dortmund or something, there's a chance I'm going to win that league, whereas if I choose someone that's not going to have the highest rating, it's going to be a bit more of a fun league, isn't it? Even Wolfsburg or something like that, you know? But again, they're another high-rated German team. When you've got like Hoffenheim, Heidenheim, all them little teams, Schalke, all these like teams that I could get chose from, I think that's what I'll do when it comes to deciding the next one. I'll just put it on a wheel, spin it, and then that's what league we'll do, and then I'll spin all the teams in that league, and that's what team we'll play as. I think that's better. I think it's more fair. Even if I don't support the team, doesn't matter. I'm doing it for the content, like on here. I think that's a much better way. And Burmo with another goal. I thought I was offside because Sesko passed it to me. Normally, most games, I'm offside when Sesko through balls it. But this time, we seem to be alright. I mean, later on tonight, I might play some Call of Duty offline, but that's just to change it up a little bit, you know? Couple of beers, couple of games of Call of Duty. I don't know if you guys ever do that, but get yourself like a bit drunk and then jump on Call of Duty. It's much more fun. It tests you a bit more. That's what I'm saying. Like, are you good sober as you are drunk? Because sometimes, I ain't just lying, I play better when I've had a couple of beers than I do when I've not. It's random. I don't know if like it increases my reactions or something, but for some reason I can have a couple of beers, play Call of Duty, and I'll get a couple of wins. But then, you've seen on streams before where I've done the whole stream, and literally in the last game, I've got a win. Oh, what a goal. But I'll see what I do in the meantime. Whether once we finish this league, then I'll look. It's double XP weekend as well this weekend, and I'm here playing EAFC, where I could be leveling up my guns, but as I say, no priorities or anything like that, but I'll play it a little bit later on, have a couple of goes on that. Ooh. But double XP, man, you can rank your player up, rank your guns up, rank... What else is there? There's some... Oh, Battle Pass, but I never buy that. Again, something else Call of Duty put in the game that they didn't need. But players love it, don't they? Players love a skin and a gun. Me personally, I just play with what I unlock. But if I unlock something for completing a challenge, I'll use it for a little bit. I'll be honest, I've got to go back into rank play, because I've got to play rank play on Call of Duty as well soon. I missed that. That was quite challenging. But I've got to unlock that. I need to like place like top 10 in Resurgence or something again, which I did before. Then once that's unlocked, I can start ranking up. I got myself to gold. I think there's like platinum, ruby, and everything else as well. But I'll have to grind that for a little bit. See, with Call of Duty, I'm not one of those like where I'll play it for 10, 12 hours. Couple of hours, because as I said earlier, it does get to me a little bit, that game. That's 3 offsides I've had in this game. To be fair, the goalkeeper's conceded 7, but he's saved quite a few good goals as well. I'll give him that. Oh! That looked like it was going to be a certain goal. Don't know how we didn't put it in the back of the net. That should be it. Last kick of the game. And another clean sheet. I'll take that. I'd like to see how many clean sheets we've had at the end of the season. Liverpool are still only winning 1-0 against Brighton. Chelsea are 2-0 up against Everton. That's how live we are. Real football's playing while I'm playing this. But their teams I won't watch. Like, I won't waste my weekend on them teams. Chelsea, Liverpool. I mean, I know there's fans out there, but personally, you're good. 18 points clear at the top. 172 goals, man. It's crazy, man, because you shouldn't be winning by that many goals a game. Got to be something with a difficulty, 100%. And I have also changed around some of the players in my squad. Like, I've got Aiden Heaven playing now. I've got Mainu playing permanently. I just had to make them little changes, you know, just to change the team up a little bit. Look, we're doing this tackling thing again, where I can't get the ball. Almost. Brian Bambo there. One 0 straight away. He's fell through the goal. One 0 again. The record is back intact of scoring in the first half. I'm not just saying it, we could potentially win the title in this stream, depending on the next couple of games, because we're 18 points clear now, with not many games left. We're 1-0 up in this game, but depending on how the rest of the games play out, we could potentially win the league in this stream. I just figured that out in my head. Like, even with 8 teams left, that's only like 25 points. But if we're only like, say, 30 points clear, we kind of win the league, don't we? See, look, Matthias Delete, he was scoring headers all the time when I first started this stream. On the very first episode. This is episode 3, by the way. Oh, 1-1. No. Thought they were going to score then, Everton. Had me up against the wall. Here we go. Beautiful. That's why sometimes it's better to shoot across the goal or pass across the goal. Because the keeper 9 times out of 10 is going to concede. I'm not saying it's a favourable tactic, but it works 9 times out of 10. Especially on computer games. There we go, prime example. 2 for 2. 25 minutes played, and I think now we can kind of just pass it around a bit. I said pass it around, and then Bruno Fernandes got the ball. 9 times out of 10, he's going to lose the ball on a pass. I don't know why. Out of everything else he does so well, passing and losing the ball, Fernandes is like #1 at that. Ooh. I say that, then Sesko got nutmegged by himself. Who's that guy? Roll. Has he been took off? They must have took him off because of that shot. Fair play. Now, could you imagine if Man United were like that with Bruno Fernandes, the amount of missed passes and missed shots he does? He'd be took off every game. Beautiful. I mean, we're comfortable, 3-0, even if we concede 1 or 2. Well, I'm doing a little bit of passing and moving. Oh no. I know that was Sesko that time. Normally Bruno. Offside. Wow. Thought I'd test him out, man, because the rebound normally gives me a goal. That's going to be it. Half time, 3-0.
the ball rolling again, and United very much in charge of this one. So let's see how the second half pans out. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, the threat could be there. Grealish.
Offside. Why did I pass it back? I don't know why I did that.
Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Everton taking on Newcastle United.
Maybe just needed a bit more composure in front of goal to finish off the chance.
That'll be an Everton throw-in. Everton being afforded too much space here. Lost anticipation. Sheshko. United regaining possession here. Execution.
I'm literally just playing like a possession game now because there's no point in me going for more goals even though I can. Just trying to get my pass percentage up a little bit.
Bruno Fernandes.
Like, I think goals are easy to come by. Like, I'm not struggling on that point, but passing and like accuracy and stuff, I'm not very good on.
30 minutes left for play.
And I'm also trying to like work out the defense controls a bit,
Well, this is certainly the
like that.
live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from That'll be a United throw. Fractionally overplayed. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Very good interception. So the manager decides to go to the bench. Kind of a quiet performance from him today.
Beautiful.
Bruno Fernandes. Options are plenty. Given away by Manchester United.
Well, listen to that. You can sense how annoyed the crowd are. They know the team's been way below their usual levels. Now they're just sitting up the opposition. It's just not good enough.
Nicely played. Grealish.
Probably just cost this team a goal there. Grealish has. No. Lucky. Very lucky boy.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot.
Disappointing for United to give it away.
I mean, we're not struggling to score. We've got 4 goals. But I just wanted to improve my defending and my passing skills a little bit. I still haven't worked out the defending. Or passing for that matter, as you just saw with that bad pass there.
10 minutes to go.
I wouldn't mind either. I use through ball a lot on this game, which is a decent ball to play, but 9 times out of 10, it gives the ball away, and I don't know why.
Yeah, they thoroughly deserve the victory. The attacking play will get all of the plaudits, and rightly so. I've been so impressed with how well they've kept the ball. The work rate's been excellent.
Here we go.
It's just been a good all-round
Offside. Massively offside as well.
Offside it is. 2 more too strong. Fernandes.
Oh, I tried to slide it past him.
Pressure is on. Defensive chance. Grabs it nicely.
Oh, crossbar. Sesko hit the crossbar. Liverpool 2-0. Chelsea also 2-0. It's about time, to be honest, Liverpool came back into the game. Started winning. They need to be honest. Their form's been really bad recently.
3 minutes added on at the end.
Offside again. Every game, Sesko makes that pass to Mbeumo, and it's offside every time.
Idrissa Gueye. Well, they have the ball once more.
Here we go. 4-0, nice and easy. That's Everton done with. The home team ain't happy, but we're not the home team. The crowd, by the way, not the team. Let's have a look. 27 games played. Nearly 200 goals scored, man. That is crazy. We've now got Crystal Palace, the team that gave us a decent game last time. Let's see what they can do today.
The man to watch. What a fabulous start to the season for him. Does he have more goals in his future? Stay with us.
Wait and see what happens, eh?
Well, it's been raining cats and dogs in the build-up to this game, and it's still coming down heavily here at Old Trafford.
Got him at home as well, so it should be even better.
Alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis.
In our backyard, instead of theirs. They gave us a decent game last time out, to be fair.
Manchester United up against Crystal Palace.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate the game and follow the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
It's sort of the same setup as last time for both teams, ain't it? 4-3-3, but
Martinez plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence, and they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage.
gotta see what can happen.
And news of a goal at the Amex. Alex Scott has the information for us. Alex keeping us right up to date.
These did give us a game last time. I think it ended, was it 2-1? I think it, no. I can't remember what it ended last time, but these and Liverpool. The only teams that gave us a game last time, Liverpool and Crystal Palace. These were hard to beat. We beat them, but just 4-2, I think it was last time out.
Everton, how about this one goes, Stuart?
Well, the result said it all, didn't
Let's see what we can do today. Offside. I've done it again. I knew it as soon as I passed it. I played the ball too late.
And a solid back five. But with only two in midfield, they could get overrun. It'll be interesting to see who comes into support, if anybody.
Oh, good save. Oh! That's another corner, ain't it? No. Out of all 19 teams we played, Liverpool and Palace are the only two that have been like the most difficult. And again, it's proving that way with Palace at the minute. Oh, the goalkeeper with a double save. Don't know how he's pulled that out. No. It's supposed to go to Fernandes. Look, this thing where I can't tackle. What's going on? So you've got to let go of the button to tackle, basically. Okay. Here we go. Chance. What a save. I thought that was going to be it. Oh, he's offside again. Good save nonetheless. Only Palace and Liverpool, man, giving us decent games. Bit of a bad pass there, mate. Why's our goalkeeper all that way out? Run then. Why didn't Cunha make the run? Would have been through on goal. Send him. Go on, get in front. Where are you running to? Well, these are proving hard to break down so far. Not many open gaps in the old back there. Ooh, chance for them now. Get out of here. Where's Mbeumo? Why is he all the way over there? Make the run then. Here we go. No! Wow. Why can't we beat this goalkeeper? Oh, spoke too soon. What a pass. We can now. I don't know how many shots we've had, but that's the first goal. Took us ages to break them down with that. Come on, Cobby. No. They have been solid.
minutes to the half-time interval. United with the lead. What strikes you about
Ball.
what they put into the game?
Well, they've
Ref,
worked hard
he's holding me
and
off.
well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
I mean, they're quite balanced, Crystal Palace are. Let's give them that. They're not easy to break down. Oh, Mbama with the diving header. Oh, and Mainoo's put it wide. Wow.
Well, he's just mistimed it, hasn't he? Didn't catch it how he would have wanted, and well.
To be fair, the goalkeeper's solid for Crystal Palace.
Yeah, they can't afford to give them
Like a brick wall, man. 1-0 at half time. I don't get what that technique is where they hoof it down the pitch. Here we go. Beautiful. Why can't we do that in the first half? Make a little substitution there. Take Mason Mount, get him on. Here he goes again. Go on. Unlucky. To be fair, if I didn't have Mbama, I've got no one up front. So fast. I say that. Yeah, you can't beat that defender. Oh, that goalkeeper, mate. Brick wall. Solid. Oh. Deflection. No power. 2-0. Like, literally. They're giving us a decent game. They're having just as much possession as we are. Fuck out of here. That was 50-50, ref. Come on. No, I got the ball there. I'm sorry. Huh? What's happened here? The game just froze then, did you see that? Did I just break the shot barrier or something? I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was going to be a worldie and they didn't want me to score it. Again, what's going on? We're having a bit of technical difficulties here, guys. Just bear with us, huh? Yeah, look, we're having some difficulties with the old FC26. Don't know what's going on. Are they trying to rig our game a little bit here? Don't know why. I don't know why the game keeps stopping. Unless there's an update out for it or something. We've not had this all stream, like, or the last couple. Look, the game keeps, like, stuttering and stopping. Why is that? Crazy. We're live as well. It's like, what time is it? 4:45. Look, the game should be working. Like, I don't get it. Are they trying to rig the game? Are they trying to rig our game? Because now it's 2-1. Are FC trying to tap in to the undefeated season? It feels that way, you know? This is happening live, like, while we're streaming. Look. Again. What's going on? Is anyone else going through this FC26 drama? I feel like they're trying to script a loss here or a draw. We're not going to let them, though. Ever since Bruno Fernandes took that shot. We've not had this difficulty on any of our streams, guys. So I don't know what's actually the problem. The internet's good. We've got a good internet connection. How has he saved that off the line? I feel like FC26 are trying to rig my game. Look, why does it keep stopping? That's not good, huh? And that's happening on the PS5, not the software. Look, we're through on goal again. Surprise, surprise. We'll just score that goal to shut him up. Boom. There's definitely something happening with FC26. There must be an update or something. I mean, I'm going to have to end the stream earlier than I thought, but I thought I'd get at least a couple more games. It's not a PS5 issue because there's no issues with that. But I don't know what's happening. Is it FC26? Look, this is happening on the PS5, not the software. But I don't know what's happening. Might have to report this to EA, you know. Look, it keeps on happening. Maybe it's the disc. I was just saying earlier, wasn't I, as well, about the discs. Like, it's better to have the disc because the internet will go offline soon or whatever. And then you won't be able to play, but I don't know. Don't know what's causing this. It's just a bit random because my camera's still moving, I'm still moving, but the game keeps on freezing at certain parts. Unless there's a system update or something. Like there's a software update maybe, who knows? But that should take us there to the end of that match. I just don't get what was happening during the match. Ever since I took that shot with Bruno Fernandes, it just went a bit weird. I don't know. It is what it is, isn't it? Like now, look, we're at the main screen. And I don't know. Let's save it before something goes wrong. There we go. That's saved. So we're good. We're good there. We've saved the game. But I'm just going to check while I'm here if there's anything coming out or anything. Because normally it would tell me. Like if there's an update or something. Have a look. No? Don't actually know. Is there a system update? Have a look. I think we've got the latest software installed anyway. Yeah. There's nothing. So we've got enough storage because I've got MSS2. M2 SSD, sorry, not MSS2. What am I talking about? And EA should be installed on this. If not, it's installed on the console regardless. Yeah, it's there, look. How's that then? I don't know what's causing the issue. Nonetheless, it was worth having a look at quickly. Go back into here. Let's have a look at the table. 84 points. 28 matches won. I was hoping to get 2 more games out of it, you know, to round it up to 30. Then tomorrow that only leaves me 8 games to play. But it seems like we're either running into an issue with the PS5 or it can't be OBS because OBS is updated. Can have a look. Check for updates. No, we're good on that side of things. I don't know. Maybe it's just being a bit weird. But nonetheless, we'll leave it there for today. And join us back tomorrow when we complete the season. So, that is it. We're still first. We are top of the league with a massive gap there. Like, I'm not even going to do the maths, but we are nearly 20 points clear. Like, it's crazy. But nonetheless, that is going to do it for today. Until next time, it's been your boy, Kid Ginger Vlogs. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you then.